It's covered in dried blood. Fun fact. This is called... If it's the same thing... might have been used for the same thing. That was those contraptions that like head to toe like steel contraptions like that locked up, were called, at least here, they were called halos. And basically, the idea was to like they used them in here in Sweden at least they would use them in. I'm trying to translate like years. Like between like the 1700s and the 1800s, something like that ish. Sometimes into the 19, but usually not into the 1900s. But the idea was that like if a prisoner was too rowdy to be kept with just like regular irons, like regular just a ball and chain stuff like that, they would put them in these because they weighed so much. Like I think there were different models depending on what they did, and like depending on how rowdy you were. And like I think there was one model at least that was like 52 pounds or something like that. Just pure iron and steel, like not steel but like iron wrapped around you. Um, the more you know. The more you know. Today on Bees Go Buzz stream, you learned. Also, Iron Maidens were never real. Which, like, I'm not surprised over, but I was also, like, a little bummed out when I found out about that one. Stuff like this, though, was probably real. They would sit you down in a chair that had spikes, and they would weigh you down, like, put stuff on you. And tensing racks, they were absolutely definitely real. These ones? Oh, okay, so these are actually really cool. And God, I hope nothing jumps me right when I'm, like, talking about medieval torture stuff. This is a very strange hyperfixation. But yeah, stuff like this, especially the one with the ears. These are called, oh, what's it called? I forgot the word in English. It's like, something bridal something. And basically they work, people, like women who were considered loose of mouth, or women who, like, were gossips, or even women who had, like, cheated and stuff like that, would get sentenced to wear masks like these, and they couldn't talk because they have things like you can kind of sort of see it on this one in the middle here, like it has like a thing that goes into your mouth, and that like it pushes on your tongue, so if you try to talk you will literally rip your tongue to shreds. And also like that would happen with this like donkey ear one, that would be like for a gossip. Definitely. And like she would be sentenced to wear those. And those tongs that are right there, they're boob rippers. They would sentence women who cheated on men to get their boobs literally ripped off. Today's The More You Know lesson with bees, torture devices. Tomorrow, who knows? Yep, that is exactly it. Honestly, that is how I work. Honestly, like there's for some reason I love going to museums. Biska was the leading torture equipment expert. I've gone to a lot of museums, and I've gone to a lot of not like torture museums specifically, but I've gone to like a lot of medieval museums. Always tend to have like a section of medieval torture devices. Like I spent a long time in the Tower of London. Like my mom and I went to London, and we literally spent a day in the tower, just walking around. Oh yeah, these things, they would like lock them around you, and you know the shame walk from Game of Thrones. They would do like that, but they would walk you with these ones. They would also be used as like for guards to like push foreigner like push not foreigners but push prisoners into like spaces that they needed them to go that they not necessarily wanted to go. So sometimes to like lead up to executions and stuff, they could use these. They would just lock them around their throat and just push them forward because like you're probably likely to go forward if someone is pushing around your neck with a thing that looks like this, you know? It's brutal. They didn't care. Also, they had a thing called a uterus cradle, which Google that if you want to know more about that, because I don't know if I can actually talk about that on Twitch without breaking. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're probably gonna come crawling after me, aren't you? Damn it. Yeah, if you want to know about the Judas Cradle, Google Judas Cradle. Do it at your own risk though, because it is gory. It is very gory. And I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I can talk about it. Medieval Torture Museum, also known as the Ouch House. Yep. Oh, that is awful. Oh yeah, these were really used, like really common, for like, what's it called? The bench as well, to have like these painful pin rollers on them. People are awful, honestly. People are really, really freaking awful. There's a reason why humanity, like there's a reason why humans are an apex predator. It's because some people do not have a fucking bone in their body that says that maybe we shouldn't torture others. Where's the last thing? I'm... Hello? Oh! Here! Look! They have a Judas Cradle. Look at this! Look at this! This is a Judas Cradle. Yeah. I mean, no, honestly, no medieval torture device chamber is complete without a Judas Cradle. So yeah, this is a Judas Cradle. Not like in the correct position, I don't think. No. Who knows? Maybe this poor sod died by it. So basically, what happens is with a Judas Cradle is that you get this thing, this big thing, goes around your stomach, and then your hands obviously go in the things on the side, the irons on the side, and then they either hang you up from the ceiling by a rope and sort of just like lower you down slowly, or they can attach weights to your legs and sort of slowly like pull you down, or a combination of both, and you sort of, you know, yeah, they sit you on it, and yeah, you can imagine what happens after that.